Let's get to it, shall we? Banner Saga 3. Okay. So last time, we spent a little bit of time with Lord Holloway's a stable genius. Careful. Careful. um, we spent a little bit of time with Ivan, Juno, Folka, that group. Spar. They jumped in a hole. Okay, Max, see you in a minute. Paints and brushes. Okay. And then we joined Alette and Oddleaf in Arborong. And for some reason, Oddleaf started telling everybody we have a dredge baby with us, which was just... What? No. Okay. So last time we saved it, or we quit, rather, when a fight was coming on. Apparently I need to actually go through that conversation again. Well, we can do it really quickly. That's fine. If only Banner Saga had genuine saves, this wouldn't happen, but... This is all actually a repeat from the very end of the last stream that we did. I'm stroking my beard.
I have that feeling again. The one where I want to look to my father for guidance, but he isn't there. Despite everything else going on, it's still mankind that worries me the most.
Okay, so there's a crowd at the gates. Oddleaf is there for some reason. The crowd at the gates is populated by Ruga's loyalists. They want to keep the gates shut. Oddleaf wants to open the gates to let the dredge in, which is something that I don't think that Alette would have agreed to at first. Or possibly at all. But Oddleaf's already stated that that is our position, so Alette's been put in a position where she wasn't really comfortable. What is this all about? I think is what I said last time. Common sense, you fool. She wants to get us all killed. Oddleaf tells me what the hell is going on. She wants to open the gates. Oh, that's crazy. We've taken in a dread infant whose mother was slain. She gave away the game. At which point, this guy, if I was him, I'd want to kill every one of us. And Hakon's pissed about it too. Oddleaf's like, oh shit, okay, well, too late to backpedal. Hi, Publican, welcome! Careful, Publican. I've modded some crazy motherfuckers tonight, so just watch yourself. I mean, you're a mod too, but the chat's gone nuts. Ruin is gone. Now they cry out, da 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 da. You're about one thing. There's no king. Right about one thing. There's no king. Holloway will be right back. Great. All right. See you in a minute, Lord Holloway. Publican. Publican will save us. He's not the hero we deserve. He's the hero we need. Wait, what's the line? I don't know. How crazy your mother had you tested. It's good. Results came back normal. Killed Belwer, killed Ruin. Okay. Last time, what did I say? I said 1, I think, right? I think I said 1. See how well it does for you. Yes. Which one of us are the traitors? Angry shouts erupt in agreement. Fury fills the faces of those crowding in close. Ruga's faithful draw steel. I hear voices going. Okay, what? Okay, so yeah, this is where we left off last time. We've made it back to where we quit last time. Hakon's here. That's good. Do I want to take Hakon instead of Ubin? Tempest, reveal weakness. Whereas Hakon has Tempest and what? Thundering Impact. Hmm. 10 to promote him. 5 to get another level in his title, the Hopeful. Casual's back. Welcome back. Chaos is a ladder. What is that a line from, Publican? I know that line, and I cannot remember at the moment. Chaos is a ladder. Shit. You're going to tell me in a minute, and I'm going to go, ah, God, of course. I know. Isn't it great? Game of Thrones. Yes, thank you. Who says it? Is it, Varys? Says it? Littlefinger. Okay, yep. Yeah, the animation is based on an artist named Ivan something. It's not Ivan. Is it Ivan Smith? That sounds like it's too common a last name, but it's Ivan something. And the character of Ivan, who we don't have in our party right now, is named after him in honor. But he was, I know he worked for Disney Animation Studios for a while. I don't know that, I think maybe he worked on Sword in the Stone, but he definitely worked on Sleeping Beauty. And if you look up his artwork on Google Images, it's like, oh yes, absolutely. I see the Sleeping Beauty influence. I see the influence in this game. It's really absolutely beautiful. Hi, blessed Ryuka. Ivan Earl, thank you very much. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Ivan Earl. Thank you. Alright, Hakon, you're in. What's your trinket at the moment? Where is your trinket at the moment? Hello, yes, hello and welcome. Okay, that's fine. Ubin, your trinket was that. Trippy, what do you have for a trinket right now? That's 3 all towns. Damn, that's a good one. What's your trinket right now? Ah, I like that one too for you. 5 break is too good to pass up. Shit, that's a really good trinket, but I don't know who should take it. Xeno and Casual, you guys are funny. You're like, well, look, I was going to watch his streams anyway. You didn't have to give him money. No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Xeno. That's very kind. Very kind of you indeed. Okay. I really hate to leave this thing on the sidelines. God damn, is it better than that? One armor and 1 willpower per turn? Okay. Wait, what's your willpower, Hakon? 6 of 8. Okay, screw it. Yep, we're going to leave it on the sidelines. That might sound crazy, but that's what we're going to do. And is this the party that I want? What's Gunnulf's trinket? 2 willpower, 2 strength. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I still have some points that I could throw around. Do I want to do that? Sure. There we go. Now you got 8. I don't know if that's the best use of those points. Okay, that's 5. Holloway is back. What about you? Always watching me on his girlfriend's laptop. 15. Yeah. Wrong for 10. You know what? I'm going to save those other 15 points. I think I might be good. We need to get Moger 2 kills, though, so he can be promoted again. He's only rank 8. Alright, let's do it. No more messing around. Heck on the hopeful. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Christ almighty. What are we doing here? Cragsman, Spearman, Cragsman. Shieldblown Axstorm. Okay, so he's basically Oli. Raidmaster Loyalist. Backbiter Loyalist. Cragsman Convert. Backbiter Loyalist. 6 on 6. I imagine that other bad guys might be joining the fight here in a minute. So here's what I'm thinking. I think it's possible that we could take these 2 dudes out before these guys can even reach us. Hakon is your game dad. Hakon is cute already. What's the point of the game? Well, it's a... I'd say it's mainly story-driven. There's choices that you make, and then, of course, permutations from those choices. It's like a Dragon Age or a Mass Effect in that regard. Combat is turn-based, kind of chessboard-like, where different attacks, different classes all figure into strategy. Story-driven Total War, I would not say that, no. Oregon Trail, yes, there's a lot of Oregon Trail with combat, basically. I would say every choice that you're offered in the game usually has some downside. Even if you pick the best, choice, there's usually a downside to it eventually. Excellent music, excellent animation, fun combat, I think. Decent storytelling, though sometimes things can be a little vague and unclear. I just repeated myself there, vague and unclear. Thanks, Casual. Your last 3 pennies there. Very much like the New Testament, I do not judge how much you give. I am merely thankful that you gave me anything at all. Okay, let's focus. Let's focus. I've never played Fire Emblem, so I'll have to take your guys' word for it. Maybe I want to reverse these 2. It's going to make Hakon be kind of out of the way. That might be okay if I can make Trigby and Petrus work. Ah, shit, no, Petrus there. Son of a bitch, I can't see a let to grab her. There we go, that's what I'm trying to do. Maybe like that. Ooh. Okay. That's what I'm going with. Ugh. Shit. Moger can't even reach it. Okay, what's our order here? He goes. He goes. He goes. He goes. He goes. What? Forsaken stands alone, drawing strength from their very lack. Yeah, right. I forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so this guy is the very last guy to go. This is weird, but I'm not going to walk very far forward. I'm just going to go there. Damn! Throwing axes, huh? Okay. Only 2 points of damage out of that. That's fine. I may have made a tactical error thinking I could take these two dudes out first. Because in the meantime, this whole group is going to move toward my team first. Okay, slight change of plans here. Yeah, I know. You throw axes. That's what you do. So, if I put Petrus here, that guy can reach him. If I put Petrus here, then Gunnulf can't... Ah, goddamn. Okay. Alright, screw it. Petrus, you're kind of sort of a tank anyway. You can deal with this. $13, $14, $14, $14. Your armor break is 3. Ooh, reinforcements. Yeah, let's do that first. That's the end of your turn, right? Yes, it is. Aha! Great! Okay. Provided a distraction. That's good. Am I going to play Elder Scrolls 6 when it comes out? Oh god, yes. Maybe not right away. I tend to wait to play new games until a patch or two has been released. I hate that attack. Unless it's on my side. Until a patch or two has been released. Maybe a DLC. I usually don't play things right away. Uh-oh. Got in under his armor. Okay. This will work. We're all focusing on Petrus. Daggerfall and Arena, I believe, are given away for free on Bethesda's website? I think so. I think you can get them both for free. Shit, Petrus is kind of surrounded here. Okay, Mogre, kill. Or rather, break. That dude's next. Alright, good. This works out. Available on GOG too. Interesting, I didn't know that. Oh, yes. You might want to buy it on GOG then if you have to have DOSBox. Unless you have to use it for the GOG version too, maybe, I don't know. Running away, eh? You yellow bastard. Okay, who's next? This stupid backbiter's next. Trigby. Can't do any strength damage. God damn it, Trigby. Can you do pigs? Yes, you can do pig sticker diagonally. Very good. Let's do that. Whoops. Critical. -2. Okay. Poor Petrus. He's looking at me surrounded. Jesus. Okay. Oof. Ugh. I think I want to go for this. No, I don't want to go for that guy. Alright, Petrus, let's break some armor, shall we? His hair theme seems much too thick, does it? Criticizing his lustrous mane. Okay, Elite Guard, you're basically only good for armor break at this point, so... why don't you come back here? Do that. Oh, Petrus is almost down. Son of a bitch. Let's... Actually, he's got a bleed effect, doesn't he? What's his... No, who has the bleed effect? He has the bleed effect. Alright, Alette, you're gonna kill him. Well, you're not gonna kill him. You're gonna do as much damage as you can. Okay, Casual, see you in a second. Max is jealous of Petrus's excellent hairstyle. Cannot quite use Gunnulf's awesome attack here. I don't have anybody that can get to that guy before his turn. Okay, let's just put him down. Nice, Petrus. Good job, dude. Crit for 26? Is that what it was? I didn't see that. Was Alette's critical? It's crazy. Oh, no, Alette. Oh. He's next. Then him. Then him. Alright, Trigby. You know what you must do. You can watch ads to get bits? Oh. Oh, that sounds repellent to me. I have only ever actually just contributed money to get bits. Watching ads. I mean, okay. Ugh. Sounds awful. Submersible. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound judgmental, but hang in there, Petrus. I just like I saw my kid on his computer the other day, his little tablet, and he was watching a commercial. I said, "Oh, what are you like? Are you waiting to get to a video or something?" And he said, "No, I watch ads so that I can get free whatever, free bucks in the game, you know, free currency in the game." And I was like, "What? No, put that shit down." Like, that's the end of that. My son is not going to sit there and watch ads to get free in-game goodies. That's insane. He's like, I only have to watch 3 more and I can afford to buy whatever. Damn, I really wanted Mogre to get that kill. Mogre doesn't have a turn for a while, though. He could take down Petrus. Alright, just kill him. Wait, actually, Mogre can get this kill. He's hanging in there! He's hanging in there, his old Petrus. Mogre got a kill. Good. See if we can't get him another one and get him promoted. Take out that armor. Take out the rest of that armor. Okay, Petrus, you're gonna just rest. Elite Guard, you're gonna rest. Alette, you're gonna rest. I hope to God that this guy doesn't dodge this attack. That would suck. Yes! Okay, good. Get the kiddos started on the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I should. I actually was wondering the other day if my oldest son might not be ready for, say, Mass Effect or something. The original Mass Effect. I think he might enjoy it. The only similar thing there is the horse armor. Yeah. Well, we did it, and we managed not to lose anybody. A lull in the fighting, but it looks far from over. If anything, it's just begun, and that's what worries you most. There's no need for this, you shout. It falls on deaf ears as more and more men draw weapons. Oh, Jesus, really? The wind picks up, tearing at banners that whip above your heads. A growing gale throws men from their feet and bludgeons your sense of balance. What the hell? A storm funnel approaches, crawling above the gates. Riding it is Zephyr, her platinum hair curiously untouched by the maelstrom. She lands amidst the fighters like a leaf delicately falling from a tree, somehow terrifying in its grace. Stop this lunacy, she howls. New Vegas? Is that what we're saying, casual? Get him to start with Morrowind? Yeah, he's 12, and he's only played, like, instant gratification games. I don't know that he would find Morrowind all that appealing at his age, with his experience. Zephyr says, okay, so she just flew in on a typhoon or something. Blades, then Skyrim. I haven't even looked at Blades, honestly. New Vegas. I would think you could find it, well, Xbox One, I don't know. On Steam, you can wait for it to be on sale and you can get it for like $10, $15, $20 maybe. Xbox One, I can't imagine that it goes for more than 30. Yeah, I was going to say. 15, says Max. Zephyr says, what is this? Put your weapons down. The rowdy crowds diminish immediately in the Valka's presence. Yeah, that's true, Diablo. Something with loot payoff every time you bash something on its skull. It could be. Yeah, Lord Holloway, I've thought about it. So here's the thing. When it comes to playing games with viewers in stream form, it would have to be an evening like this, right? Like, I don't have time to just stream usually on a Saturday or a Sunday when everybody's hanging out on Twitch. I would have to do it like on a Thursday evening. So if you guys wanted to hang out with me and play, then yeah, absolutely. But if we were going to try to schedule it for weekend, we'd probably have to wait a while to schedule it when a bunch of people could watch. Okay, so Joe Sir, who's the leader of the gang, who's like, fuck you, we're not opening the gates. He says, these traitors were trying to open the gates and let the dredge on us. Oh, so he's tattling on Oldleaf here. Oldleaf says, will you listen? I'm trying to save lives, not end them. Zephyr says, enough. Warped creatures reside within the coming darkness, twisted and ferocious. That is the true threat now. I would have come sooner, but I was searching for a solution to protect Arboron, and I may have found one. Oh, good. I can save us if you can manage to be civil for a few moments. All right. It has been mentioned and seconded. I will keep it in mind. Maybe that'll be a special occasion kind of thing, like near a holiday or something. Zephyr says, where are the king's menders? I need them all. Churcher says, doing whatever they damn well please, since Meinolf died. Zephyr says, he's dead? Then as the last surviving Valka, I am taking control here. Darkest Dungeon, yes. Let's start them on the most punishing indie game to be released in the last 3 years. They might actually enjoy Darkest Dungeon. It's pretty straightforward. I think they'd get it. Dice rolls, calculation. It's a punishing game, but there's not exactly a steep learning curve. Zephyr says, I expect the rest of you to put aside your differences while I gather the menders. Okay, hold on, we were attacked by these lunatics. What about the dredge outside the gates? Start them on Pathfinder. Is Pathfinder the new, Start them on Dark Souls. Oh, no, even I have not tried Dark Souls yet. I will. I actually threatened to do it for my very first blind Let's Play, and I had viewers say, no, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do it blind for an audience. Screenless life. Yes, I agree. Tabletop gaming. I have played a tabletop game with my kids once, and they really enjoyed it, and they said, let's do it again sometime, and I've never gotten back to doing it with them. We actually tabletopped Variax's Iosia RPG. It was tons of fun. It was excellent. I loved it. Oh, first edition pen and paper. Yeah, I was gonna say Pathfinder was in all over YouTube ads recently for the CRPG version. Okay, so Zephyr is coming here asking us to make peace. We could be petty and say we were attacked by these lunatics, though we kicked their asses just fine. What about the dredge outside the gates? What do you mean about warped dredge? Again, I don't know that Alette cares too much about the dredge. I don't think she is petty enough to care about being attacked. Dave, that's good. You gave away my secret. I think more so she wants information. What did you mean about warped dredge? Zephyr says, the darkness brings madness, not death. We've seen all kinds of warped enemies, right? With the Ravens group. But this is the first time anybody has specifically said that the darkness doesn't kill you, it just converts you. We've gathered that the darkness converts, but we didn't know whether it killed as well or not. But it doesn't. It just turns you into a monster. She says, when it covers Arborong, the warped will be drawn to us like a moth to the flame. And with all the dredge twisted within. Ugh, that's terrifying. Except for sighs and frustration as she turns. She's just leaving. Where is she going? She says, the truth is we may be safer with the dredge inside than out. Ah, okay. Old Leaf may have been correct. Zephyr says, you don't need to befriend the dredge, but you do need to make space for them. For now. See you in a minute, Holloway. I appreciate the... What's the word? Oh, God, I can't think of it. My brain is fried. Really? A noble effort, Holloway, but you spelled it wrong the second time, too. That's good. I like that. That's funny. I'm not laughing at your mistake. It's just... You're going to have to do it again if you want to get it right. Shit, I don't even remember. Oh, my lord. You keep calling me my lord. What's the honorific? I appreciate the honorific, but it's not required. We cannot afford to give the warped more weapons against us in the coming days. Okay, so Zephyr's saying, look, the darkness is going to sweep over everything. Everybody that I can't protect, my life is in shambles. You got that one? Okay. Holloway, you better just go use the bathroom before you make a bigger mistake. She's saying that once the dredge become warped, they're beyond all reasoning. So you better bring them in while you can actually talk to them, or maybe not talk to them, but while they're at least docile and not trying to kill everybody. She thinks I'm completely oblivious of what this game is. No worries, casual. This game is well worth your investigation, though. You can get the original Banner Saga is on Steam, and I imagine it's on GOG too. I haven't checked. But it's on Steam for like 10 or 15 bucks. Highly recommend it. And if you play that and enjoy it, then you will enjoy playing the second and third games as well. Can't afford to give the warped more weapons against us in the coming days. So basically, it's like an army of the undead. Every person that you don't keep alive will be an enemy of yours. Zephyr departs. Phew, she's gone. Ushered by a rising gust of air that lifts her toward the keep. She leaps in long bounds like a springing gazelle, out of sight within moments. Holloway's having a hard time, man. Joe Sir says everyone's lost their damn minds. Yeah, including you, you asshole, for attacking us. I don't care what anyone says. Those slag will murder us first chance they get. You trust them so much? Prove it! Her planet needs her. Zephyr was killed on the return to her home planet. Walk out there yourself, throw down your weapon, and prove they're harmless. Go on, the crowd agrees, screaming angry taunts. Show us. Ode? You wanna do that? She's the one who's preaching dredge. Again, this feels like it wasn't Alette's decision. This let's bring the dredge in. This was all something somebody else said. This is all something Oldleaf said. And I don't know if... I mean, as much as Alette and Oldleaf have gotten along and trusted each other throughout the game so far, I still kind of feel like Alette would feel like, Oldleaf, why the fuck are you promising these kinds of things that we haven't agreed to yet? But then again, we have Valka, the wisest, presumably the wisest, certainly the most powerful person in the town now that the king is dead. She's telling us that we need to bring the dredge in. I guess push has come to shove. Let's do it. choice I wish you had. Yeah, that'd be great. Just de-pants him and send him on his way. Joster looks genuinely surprised, but says nothing. Slowly, the large doors are pulled open for you. Oldleaf whispers quickly before you step beyond the gates. Is she not coming with me? Okay, good. Alright. Oldleaf says, the dredged child, I'll come with you, carrying the child. Maybe they would see it as a gesture of peace. Yeah, Oldleaf's coming with me. Her mouth's writing checks that her ass better be able to cash. So yeah, you carry the baby and come with me. Oldleaf nods. The dredge child is quickly found, and she stands beside you, carrying the bundle in her arms as the gates come to a stop. Look at that ugly motherfucker. Damn. Poor guy. Holy crap. You take a deep breath. Someone pushes the Skoger banner into your hand, and it weighs heavily. Dredge stands shoulder to shoulder beyond the gates. The warbling stops as you approach, and their many yellow eyes turn in your direction like a field of sunflowers. You force your legs to move. The dredge part around you. It feels suffocating, even though they do nothing but watch. Now completely surrounded, you turn around, where equally captivated clansmen stare breathlessly from inside the walls. The dredge nearby look with curiosity at the dredge child in Oldleaf's arms. The air is still, as if itself afraid to breathe. You raise the banner. Dredge follow as you and Oldleaf walk back into Arboron. They follow through the gate. They follow into the courtyard. And then a man shouts. You can see his face clearly, but you don't recognize him. Just some guy. They snuck my vernacular in here. Just some guy. You're not sure exactly what he's shouting, but it sounds like, "You'll kill us all!" He hurls a spear toward you. Others draw weapons. They raise bows. Everyone reacts at once. Hi, welcome back, Casual. Oh, we're about to see some shit go down here. I'm sorry, says Oldleaf softly. Before you could react, she had stepped in front of the spear meant for you. There are tears in her eyes as she closes them for the last time, still cradling the dredged child. What? No! Ode! Well, her ass cashed that check, didn't she? Son of a bitch. She's been Alet's heart and soul this whole time. Welcome back, Holloway. We're deep in it now. The dredged child is okay though, right? She protected it, I presume? Ode is gone? Wait a minute. They made it sound like he threw a spear and everybody else draws their weapons, like, here comes a fight! But now... what? Desperately you wrap Oldleaf's body in your banner, dragging frantically through the squall of battling clansmen as if they weren't there. Okay, so everybody is fighting, alright. A sudden blow to the back of the head steals your sight. Dizzy. You're rising, being pulled by your cloak. It's Petrus. His guards are scattered and overrun. The mob bucks like a wild beast. Nearby, a Varl brings his shield crashing down on someone's head. Horseborn scream in the distance. The smell of smoke fills the air. Blades lunge at you from different directions, and you emerge bleeding around the corner of an alley. Well, shit, we started a race war. Yeah, why did Zephyr bail right after she gave us the instructions that we're going to start this huge fight? Whatever. We need Zephyr, you cry, pulling at the body still within the banner, though you know it's too late. Violence is spilling out further into the city. Rioters smash down doors and corpses lay openly in the streets. Some of them are very young. There is no cure for this, Petrus grieves. Armorong is broken. Accidentally starting race wars. Yeah, didn't expect that. I wonder if there was an option that could have avoided this.
Arboreng is broken. Now the strength of your banner will determine how long you can hold out, while Ivor and the Valka push on to their destination. Your choices up to this point, the number of clansmen, fighters, Varl, and supplies remaining, buy you days of survival. When your days run out, catastrophe will follow. Use this time wisely.
This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. Okay. God. What? Ugh. Use this time wisely as we count it all down for you and everybody that died. Welcome to Banner Saga 3. Let's do some math. Yeah, no kidding. She just bailed on us. I got the bad ending. Do you think? I don't know. Do I have any advice for someone who wants to start out streaming, like how to get viewers and all that? Well, as you can see from the little ticker here in the, is it this corner? I think it's that corner. I don't get a lot of viewers when I stream, so I don't know that my advice would be the best. That said, I get the feeling that if you hang out with other streamers in their chat and just are conversational and pleasant and make yourself well known, that when you gradually start to mention, oh yeah, nice stream over on this channel as well, blah 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 blah, come check me out, people would come check you out for the camaraderie and the pleasure of it, rather than just spamming somebody's chat with, hey, I stream too, click here, blah 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 blah. I keep saying blah 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 blah, I shouldn't do that. But yeah, my streaming is just to me it's a supplement to what I'm doing on YouTube, so it's not the main driving factor. I don't have a ton of time to stream, so it's just kind of when I can get it, I do it. Again, I'm probably not the most experienced person to ask advice from. Be active even when no one's watching. Make a schedule. Talk to people who stream similar things to you. Yes, agreed. Okay, so these are all decisions that we've made throughout the time in Arboreng, I presume, and that's what's gotten us this calculation. We've managed to save enough walls that 120 hours were built in. Managed to save enough supplies that we managed 60 hours. We have enough Varl that we've prevented another 31 hours. Fighters save for 40, clansmen save for 105. So we have 14 total days in Arboreng. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Casual. Thank you. Yes, Holloway, it's tons of fun. I have been in streams with 70 people. I've been in streams with 200 people. I've been in streams with 12 people, and I've been in streams with like 2. And they're enjoyable in every incarnation, I think. Or so I've enjoyed them. Okay. Let's see what happens now. You find Zephyr near the keep, where she's preparing the menders. She turns as you approach. Hey, what the hell, man? You let me start a race war. Oh, yeah, no problem, Max. Zephyr says, Captain Petrus, I told everyone to stop fighting. Yeah, you said that, and then you left, right when the psychos took power. What says, my friend is hurt badly. You have to help her. Do something, please. Wait a minute. trying to pretend like Old Leaf is only hurt now? They said, specifically it said that she closed her eyes for the last time. Oh, no. Lord Holloway, he was saying, Max is saying that he's a communist. 2 weeks to stop the siege of the undead. That's... sounds like more time than I was expecting. I was thinking they were giving me like 5 days. Reveal the lifeless body of... she is dead! Wrapped in your banner. Zephyr shakes her head. Oh, so let's just wishful thinking right now. I'm sorry, she says. Even the Valka should not meddle with the dead. Anarcho-syndicalism. I'm sorry. You're right, Max. I should have been more specific. Zephyr says, how did it happen? You left us. Yeah, you freaking left us. It says, I tried to tell you if you had just stayed. Oh, I said that to her. Zephyr says, many more are about to die to the darkness. Charlie. Great. Thank you, Holloway. Incidentally, those of you who might be new to the chat, casual, if you would like me to call you by your real name, you can just let me know what it is and I will try to remember it. I do that for most of my viewers if they tell me. Listen carefully. I devised a shield of light, she says, that holds back the darkness, but its reach is limited. That's the same that Juno was providing for Ivor, the Ravens, Volca, all them. With the Menders joining their efforts, we may be able to encircle all of Arboron. It will mean positioning them evenly across the walls, and if madmen are running wild in the streets, killing indiscriminately... Elijah for casual. Okay. I'm not calling you Steve, you anarcho-syndicalist. Petra says, I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Really? Dude, you're gonna quell the riots that have been city-wide now? He says, I'll have Old Leaf taken somewhere safe, just until we can pay our respects properly. You nod. Numb. Well, it says, how long can you keep this spell of light going, Valka? Zephyr says, assuming the plan works at all, perhaps if we rest in shifts, a number of days, depends on our food supplies and stopping the warped from slaughtering our Menders. Great. Zephyr says, they told me you fought off Asunder. No small thing, but that will be nothing compared to what is coming. Petra says, what did the warped even want with Arboron? Zephyr says, as far as I can tell, only mindless death and destruction. It is why I wanted the dredge inside the walls. Well, it says in the other Valka, Juno and Ivan, they can stop all of this? Zephyr says, we crossed paths. They continued into the darkness. If they're going where I think they're going, and if they actually make it, there is hope. But none of it matters unless we get these Menders safely on the walls. 14 days. You lead a group of Zephyr's Menders toward the gates, where the fighting is worst. The darkness is already drawing close, throwing soot into the air. You push into the fray to clear space for the Menders to do their work. Call me data expunged. Men fight dredge. Men fight men. Fighting curls around you like wildfire until you are engulfed in it despite your best efforts. One bare-chested, shrieking madman charges at you, but it is crushed into the dirt by the heavy stone bludgeon of a nearby colossus. The stone guard stares at you, past you. Bloodied men encircle you like vultures, screeching shrill insults. Traitors, raven starvers. The stone guard nods some kind of understanding. It seems to recognize you, too. Bastion? Rank 13. What do you do, dude? Splinter. The character's armor cracks when he takes 3 or more armor damage, sending out shards. The chain damage to other adjacent dredge for 1 armor damage. That's something that does damage only to other dredge? Drumfire. The character sends a shockwave through the earth, damaging the armor of non-dredge caught in its path and churning up molten ash that burns any unlucky enough to step on it. This ability must be used carefully, as dredge, including warped, have their armor mended by the effect. Is chat dead? Not as far as I can tell. Is it dead for anybody else? Can you hear me? Am I being heard? Kindle. The character slams the ground, sending all around him reeling back and damaging their armor severely. Rest in peace, me. What's going on in the chat right now? What? I'm confused. Nightbot's spamming us. Looks good. Mods killed it, I banned everyone. Max is drunk with power. He sounds like a very difficult person to use correctly. I actually don't want to avoid an armor attack with him. Or resist armor damage, for that matter. Towering Colossus of black stone, who looks like most of the other dredge you've seen, but this one seems to recognize the sacrifices that were made, which allow it to survive now within Arboron. He chooses to fight for his protectors. Oh yeah, Nightbot does that sometime. Am I a Star Trek fan? My god, man. Need you even ask? Yes, of course. I love Star Trek. I was always more of a sci-fi fan than a fantasy fan myself, but Star Trek, I grew up watching TNG. Watched DS9 when I was in college. Never really got into Voyager, never watched Enterprise, but I've watched the original Star Trek, and of course I've watched all the films. Favorite captain? Why haven't I LP'd Fallout yet? Yeah, I don't know, because I've never even played it. I should. I will. I should and I will. Favorite captain? I'd probably go with Picard. Kirk is great. I actually really like Kirk a lot. More than I thought I would before I'd watched the original series. But I still feel like Picard is like my TV dad. Just from the age I was when I watched it growing up. Cisco is good. I think DS9 actually is my favorite series, but Cisco as a captain, commander as he was, sometimes just kind of, I don't know, he's fine. What did I major in at college? I studied anthropology. What am I going to do with this bastard? I guess I might use him instead of Moger, even though Moger just got promoted. Does that seem weird to use him instead of Moger? Do I do anything with Anthro now? No. No, I don't. I'm an administrative assistant. Card's personality is the best. Kirk is great, actually. I in rewatching the original series, I'm actually surprised how much I like William Shatner as an actor, because everybody always talks about how hammy he is and he overacts, and he does do that in the films. He does it in the TV show quite a bit too, but he's actually really charming as an actor. First off, he's really handsome, I think, in the original series. He's a really good-looking dude, and he's perfectly charming. I don't know why he gets so much flack for being a ham. Maybe because he is sometimes, but I think he's very good. I'm very impressed with his acting ability to this point. Janeway, really? That's a pretty uncommon opinion, I would think. Yes, when I do play Fallout, I will roleplay it, of course. I'll probably, well, I thought I'd start with Fallout 3, but people are telling me I should just skip it and go to New Vegas first. Which, that's probably good advice. Don't want to roll with this party. Fallout 1 and 2 even. Okay. I will keep it in mind. Vegas is the best of the new ones. So I've been told. I feel like there's no point in saving Renown now, since we've already worked out how many days we can survive. I don't think we're going to be able to buy more supplies. We might be able to buy trinkets or something like that, but that seems like a low priority right now. I don't know if I'm using this wisely or not. Let's do that. Okay. This is our party. Let's see how badly we regret it. And I don't even know if I'm able to finish this fight in this stream. Of course, if I don't finish it in this stream, we'll just have to redo it next time. Oh, goody. Humans. The Menders must not fall. Okay, so we gotta protect these guys. Good. They're very weak. That's wonderful. Yes, I do live in the Midwest, Lord Holloway. I live in Minnesota. New Vegas bounties. Okay, we need to think about protection. Hi, Akihane. Do I like gladiator movies? You ever been in a Turkish prison? Yeah, it's hard to make me uncomfortable. Hard to offend me, hard to make me uncomfortable. It can be done, but it's not easy. Alright, Holloway, thanks very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Alright, let's do this. Let's just freaking do it. Less thought, more action. Stop talking and start chalking. I guess I should check and see what order they're going in here. Backbiter. That dude. That dude. Him. Her. Him. Alright, we can live with that. He breaks a lot of armor. Of course, he's got a trinket that helps him, but... Take that! I've got a dredge! Yeah, it didn't work, dude. Well, shit, Hakon can't reach anybody. Let's find the sweet spot here. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's very fun and it's very heartbreaking. It's a very bittersweet game, but I definitely recommend it. Start with the first one. But it's very enjoyable. Just trying to see where I can fit here. Right there for now. Emotional roller coaster, no joke. Shit, I never look at that. I always miss it. You don't have any adjacent allies, so that's a waste too. Ah, shit. Alright, better just break some armor, dude. Ha! Dodged. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Reinforcements! Ooh, that's a pretty good amount of armor break right there. Ooh, okay. think who I want to let to go after. It should kill. Oh my god. Okay, critical. Killed him this turn. Kill him. Uh-oh. Ooh. Alright, Menders, what can you do? Mend. Repair armor, huh? Yeah, that was a bit of a punch to the gut, wasn't it? Let's just keep using the menders for mending. God damn. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Let's try this. Oh. Shit. That wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It did break damage, it did not do strength damage. I should have read that more carefully. Well, we can at least kill this guy. Dodge party with Trigby in the mix. Nice. It's happy. Shit, just killed her outright. See if we can prevent him from killing Alette. Alright, that worked. That worked. That worked. I actually don't want him to get in the way of Gunnulf. Maybe I'll just put him there. Nice. Let you go back there. Oh shit, too far for thread the needle. Okay, fine. Damn, and a critical too. Oof. Just slicing up everybody's armor out there. Okay. Trigby and Petrus could use some mending. Yeah, Petrus could use some more mending. There it goes. There goes what we had. You can't do anything, can you, dude? Okay. God damn. Who do we want to get the kill? Maybe just Petrus, huh? Okay, we did it. Victory! We didn't lose anybody, that's good. Didn't lose any menders. Get those menders up on the walls! Petrus shouts to his guards, and keep everyone else away. Woo! Woo is right. The stone guard follows you like a lost puppy, scaring any straggling fighters away from the walls. Petrus's guards escort rattled members to the top, where they join with other menders, closing the gap. Zephyr vaults from the ground in a gust of air. Here she comes again, soaring to meet them. The darkness touches the crackling walls, oozing over the edges. Wicked shapes titter and lurk on the other side, just beyond sight. Menders! Shouts Zephyr. Now! Did it work? Chapter 21. With a mighty grief that was ours and theirs. Oh, we're falling to our dooms! We're rejoining our group that jumped into the hole earlier. This is not, we're moving from one setting to another, basically. Came a long way. Alright, everyone. It is the time. She's actually doing something. I know. She didn't just fly away. Thanks very much, Walter. Glad you could make it in for the very, very end. We are just wrapping up. We had that was a well, I won that particular fight for sure, but the game continues on. We have to follow the ravens up here and try to see if they can't actually solve the problem of the darkness at its root, to keep everything from being turned into warped monsters. Zephyr's little magic trick there at the end was basically just a time delay. She's buying everyone time in Arboron. Okay, so that'll end our stream for this week. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out this evening. This was a very fun chat tonight. We had a bunch of guests, a bunch of people hanging out, a bunch of money flying around, people being prostitutes of all different sorts, people stopping in to say hello, and then dropping back out. It was very fun. Those of you who are new to the stream, thanks very much for hanging out. Hope you'll join me in future streams. Every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, there's links in the chat to Discord and Twitter where you can follow and get more information when I do stream. If you join me next week, I would very much like to see you. Until then, everyone, take care. thanks very much for being here and hanging out, and I will see you around.